What is the origin story of Janteloven? Imagine growing up in a small town where everyone knows each other's business and no one likes to stand out too much. That's kind of what Janteloven is all about. It's a social idea that shapes how people in Scandinavia think and behave. But where did it all begin? Well, it actually started with a book written in the year 1933 by a Danish-Norwegian author named Aksel Sandemos. He wrote a novel called A Fugitive Crosses His Tracks. In this story, he created a made-up town called Jant, where a strict set of social rules kept everyone in check. These rules made sure no one boasted about their success or thought they were better than others. Sandemos's book listed 10 unwritten rules that discouraged people from standing out or showing off. Even though he wrote these rules as part of his story, they reflected real attitudes in Scandinavian communities. These norms have been around for a long time, especially in small towns where community and equality are very important. Over the years, these ideas grew into what people now call the Janteloven concept. It's not a formal law but more like an invisible code that influences how people act and interact. The roots of Janteloven go way back, possibly to the times when Norway was under Danish rule for many centuries. During that period, social hierarchy and conformity were common, and these attitudes stayed in the culture. Sandemos's book was partly a critique of these social habits, pointing out how they could limit individual freedom. Today in Scandinavia, Janteloven is seen as a way to promote humility and equality. It encourages people to be modest about their achievements and to value group harmony over personal pride. While some see it as holding people back from shining, others believe it helps keep society fair and friendly. In everyday life, Janteloven influences how people talk about themselves and how they treat others. It's about not making others feel uncomfortable by bragging or acting superior. Instead, it promotes a culture of down-to-earth behavior and mutual respect. So, the next time you hear about Scandinavian modesty or social equality, remember that Janteloven's story started with a fictional town and a writer's observations. It's a social model that has shaped the way many Scandinavians see themselves and their communities for generations.